Hi, this is Raman. Welcome to another episode of the 10,000 Trade Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. Today we'll take a look at head and shoulders trade setup. A head and shoulders trade setup is a bearish reversal pattern, and in this case we're looking for price to drop. So let's go on to the charts and we'll take a look at what a head and shoulders trade setup looks like, how to identify this type of trade setup, where to take a trade, place our stop loss, and where to place our take profit target. Here we are looking at a head and shoulders trade setup. This is Euro US dollar 1 hour chart. In a head and shoulders trade setup, we have three key points to take a look at. We have the head, which will be in the middle. So this is the highest part of the price action here. So this is where the price has moved to in this particular price move here. And then we'll have a left shoulder on the left hand side. This is the first place price had problems. So this is where the price struggled. And then on the way down, we see that price will struggle at the same place again. So we see a drop and then a pullback into the same level here again. So this gives us our second shoulder, our right shoulder. So we have a head at the highest point of the move, we have our left shoulder, and we have our right shoulder. So this together gives us our head and shoulders trade setup. So once we see this pattern here, we see that price is struggling at this level, we can take a trade here. So in this case, we have a pin bar right where our resistance level is for our right shoulder. So we can enter the trade short here. Or if you miss this trade, there's another opportunity to enter this trade short here. So this is a nice bearish engulfing candle as well that can be used. So we have a couple of different opportunities in this particular trade. Normally we would just have one, we'll have the left shoulder, and then generally we'll have a right shoulder, but in this case we had a couple of different opportunities to enter the trade. So after this pin bar here, we can enter the trade short, and our stop would go above the head here because sometimes price can pull back, so we just want to make sure there is enough room for the trade to breathe. We enter the trade short and then we stay with the trade. In this case it took some time for the trade to move to the downside, but finally we see that price dropped, and then when it comes to the next support and resistance level, we see that now price is kind of taking a breather. It is also Friday, so it's a good time for us to exit the trade. Now there is a chance that it could go lower here, but at this point it's a good time for us to exit the trade here. So from entry to exit here, we have 80 pips in our trade. So just to recap, in a head and shoulders trade setup, we are looking for three key points. We have a head in the middle, which is the highest point that the price has moved to in this case. And then we have a left shoulder, which is where price struggled with initially before it went up to form the head. And then on the right hand side, we see that price is struggling at the same level once again. It pushes into that level and then we get this pin bar here. So this is a good place for us to enter the trade short, and because this is a reversal pattern, we're looking for a short entry. So we're looking to sell here. Our stop would go above the head right there, and as we see, we stay in the trade till price moves to our next level here. So we stay with the trade, finally price gets into our next support and resistance level. At this point, it's best to exit the trade. From entry to exit here, we get 80 pips in our trade. So our profit is 80 pips or $800 when trading one standard lot. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this video, please feel free to share it with your friends and like, comment, and subscribe below. That's it for today, and I'll be back with another episode next time.